What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on, man? I have not seen you guys in a long time. I think how long has it been since I made my last video? Let's take a look real quick at some statistics, shall we? My last video was that I actually talked about something June 15th. Yeah, I've been failing you guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, but that being said, here's the next vid. This video, we're going to be talking about a variety of different things. So please stick with me, and we're going to go into this. So the first thing that I kind of want to talk about, when I first saw this, I was like, bruh, like, come on now. But then, as I thought about it, I was like, okay, you know what? I kind of see where this guy's coming from. So we're going to address this real quick, right? So when you guys make comments in the video section, I don't get a notification on YouTube from it, and I don't look at my individual videos on my phone to see like if you guys comment recently. So the only time that I know if you comment is like when I look once a month on the actual website on my computer and I go through the questions, I answer them then. So if you have things that you want to get to me urgently, I highly recommend that you hit me up on Instagram. And the link to my Instagram is on the page description, and there should be like a little symbol for Instagram on the actual page itself. You can click on that to take you right to my profile. DM me, I'll happily answer all your guys' questions. I've had a lot of you guys already ask me questions, and I love it. I love helping you guys out, so please keep it coming. I love helping y'all out more than you'll ever know. So anyway, so on to what I wanted to discuss. There's been some comments there was one particular comment by a guy named Sneaker NTV, and so essentially this guy is saying that I'm lying about being a first officer at Jet Suite. When I read this, I actually laughed a little bit because I was like, dude, come on now. Like, really, I got this whole channel. But as I thought about it, it kind of made sense to me why he might think that. So I figured I'll take this as an opportunity to address the question real quick and kind of make this a learning moment. So Sneaker NTV, that's probably not your real name, but that's what you have posted on YouTube. So yes, if you look on Jet Suite X's website, you will see that 1,500 hours is required to work for the airline. That is very much true. What you are not understanding, though, is that it really is not a legal requirement, all right? And that goes a little bit deeper. You guys are probably thinking, oh, well, the 1,500-hour rule. Well, the 1,500-hour rule applies more so to 121 carriers. That's going to be Mesa Airlines, Republic Airlines, SkyWest, American, Delta, etc., right? However, 135 carriers are not required to abide by that 1,500-hour rule. Now, of course, if you want to become a captain, you do need to have, for some 135 carriers, you do need to have an ATV license, which requires you to have 1,500 hours, but that is not needed to actually work at the airline. So how does that apply to me? So basically, this is real. I don't know if that's a stain or what, but that's bugging me. So how does that apply to my situation? Well, Jet Suite X is a Part 135 carriers. Other Part 135 carriers, we have Surf Air, we have what's it called? Great Lake Airlines. There's another one based out of Phoenix that flies 135s as well, but I forgot the name of them, so I'm not gonna. Like, if I looked them up, I would remember, but I forgot their name. But anyways, they're 135 carrier too. And because of that, they don't require 1,500 hours, right? So in my situation, or in anybody's situation, if you can get an interview with Jet Suite and you impress them like you would any other job interview, they can hire you with 1,500 hours. So just because I don't have 1,500 hours does not mean that I'm not qualified to fly a Jet Suite X. So I figured I would clear the air on that one because I could see how that could potentially become like a concern for other people. Because when I first read that, I was like, seriously, of all the things that you guys would say that I'm doing wrong, this is it. But then I was like, well, you know what, maybe I kind of see why he might think that, so that's why I decided to kind of include this in this video. But anyway, so on to what this video is originally supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about college, all right? One thing that I talk about a lot on this channel is flight training and being at the airlines, tips and tricks, blah, 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 blah. What I don't think I focused on enough is college, guys. I don't think I focused on that enough. And the only reason why I feel a need to make a video about it is because I'm noticing that, and I'm not trying to sound arrogant, guys, but I'm noticing that a lot of the younger guys kind of are attracted to this channel, and they kind of use what I'm saying as a guide to how they plan out their career goals. And so with that being said, I want everybody to understand that it is important that you have a college degree if you are trying to become a professional airline pilot. Okay. So I know the first thing that a lot of you guys are probably thinking is, well, am I pursuing my degree? And yes, I am. I'm doing my degree in aviation business management on Embry-Riddle online. I'm doing this because it's convenient and it gives me a backup in case I lose my pilot's license, which we'll go into detail later on in this video. And I'm doing it because, as you guys know, it's required for me to get to FedEx, and I want to work for FedEx, so that's why I'm doing it. But not only that, there are a lot of majors that either require you to have a college degree to even consider you, or having a college degree will significantly help the odds of you getting hired. So I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, this airline doesn't require this, or this airline doesn't require that. You will find that a lot of the people who don't care about a college degree are going to be guys who are going to be companies that you only stay with for the short term. So most of us who get hired on a regional airline, we don't have intentions of staying there for the rest of our lives. So we might stay there for 5 or 10 years, or however long it takes us to move up to the next goal. And then that next goal, most likely a major, is probably going to be where we're gonna spend the majority of our career, right? So with that being said, you're gonna find that a lot of like flight schools and regional airlines don't really care if you have a college degree or not, right? And that could be related to the shortage. Flight schools are getting hit hard because they're missing CFIs, because all their CFIs are going to become first officers at regional airlines. And then regional airlines are getting hit hard because all their pilots want to end up at American, Delta, FedEx, wherever they want to go, right? So the companies at the bottom are the ones that are getting hit the most, which means that they can't be as selective as the major airlines can, right? But your places like Southwest, Delta, American, whoever else, those are still major carriers, and those are still the airlines that people want to work for when they reach the top of their career, right? So that means no matter what you do, even in the absolute worst time of the shortage, these guys, the big major carriers, are always going to have a ton of pilots applying to them. Always. Always. So that means even if they don't require you to have a college degree, you're still competing against guys who do have college degree, right? And so you want to make sure that you set yourself up to be as competitive as possible when you apply to these major airlines, right? Because at this very moment, I do not need my degree. My degree does not affect my ability to fly. Quite frankly, it hasn't improved my knowledge when it comes to flying the aircraft itself. I've learned more about aviation business management working alongside the VP of Jet Suite for a week. I learned way more about managing an airline than I did in my course or my whole degree so far. But it's the name of the game, guys. We got to get it done. As much as I hate it, because man, I'll tell you guys, I do not like college at all. Now, it isn't anything against the school. It isn't anything against the teachers. Nothing against the classes. I just do not like college. For me personally, I feel like I'm paying a lot of money to learn stuff again that I already know, and yeah, you get credits for your licenses, but it really isn't nearly enough. I think I got like 20 something credits when I transferred to Embry-Riddle Online, and that included the credits that I got in high school plus the credits that they gave me for having all my licenses. And when I enrolled into Embry-Riddle Online, and this is going to be typical of any school you go to, I had all my CFI licenses, fully commercial pilot, right? And I started off, they gave me like 24 credits to start off with. So I mean, they really don't give you that much credit for having licenses. Well, yeah, 24, counts for something, but it's not that much. So with that being said, guys, just knock it out, get it done while you can. I don't like it any more than you do, but I am doing it, and I want you guys to know that I'm doing it so that you guys do it as well, right? The goal of this whole channel is for me to offer things that I learned along the way to you guys so that you guys don't make mistakes that I've made and hopefully surpass my success. I like to see all you guys flying jets as soon as you possibly can, and I want to make sure you guys get the opportunity to take advantage of that and not have anything holding you back, and that not having a degree is going to be something that holds you back. Not to mention, guys, please don't forget that you can lose your ability to fly for numerous reasons, guys. Numerous reasons. One of the most popular reasons is that you lose your first class medical license, and this is essentially a piece of paper that says medically you are sound to fly as a commercial or as an airline aviator, right? And if you lose this piece of paper, and it's literally a piece of paper, you go to your doctor every 6 months to a year, depending upon your age, to get it. But if you lose it, you can't be an airline pilot anymore. And so you're gonna want something to fall back on, which is why I recommend not getting your degree in degrees such as professional flight. I have nothing against people who do, that's perfectly fine. I'm just saying that for long-term planning, from what I know about that degree, it doesn't really make sense to get a degree in being an airline or being a pilot when the training that you're going to go through is going to teach you how to be a pilot, right? And if you do get a degree in professional flight, you're kind of limiting your choices as to what you can do when or if you lose your medical, right? So that's why if you do want to stick to aviation, do something like aviation business management or air traffic logistics, aerospace engineering, because those are all going to contribute to your overall knowledge of the industry. But if you lose your license, you have an actual job you can fall back on. And don't go into this thinking, oh, I won't lose my license because I'm young and healthy. I'm young and healthy too, but 20 years from now, I might not be, and I'll only be 40 years old. I could get in a car accident tomorrow, and then I'm not able to fly anymore, so what am I going to do, right? So you want to make sure you set yourself up not only to succeed as a pilot, but to succeed in life, in case something happens where you can't be a pilot, right? And it sucks to talk about it, guys, I know, but I kind of feel like at this point, it's almost my responsibility to talk about it and to just kind of get that out there. Anyways, guys, it's going to be the conclusion of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. This is a long one. How many minutes are we at? We're at 13 minutes just about. So it's definitely long, but as always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. If you have immediate concerns, questions, comments, hit me up on Instagram. All right, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Also, before I end this video, if you guys have, what's it called, like ideas as to what I should talk about on other videos, post those down there for me as well. All right, talk to you guys. Bye-bye.